Rare of me to do two in a row. Today we are playing more itch.io games, and we're going to continue off where we left off with Hush Little Lily. Hopefully, I will be able to get the other endings. So, I already have the game hooked up, so let's get started. And as you can see, we have a new follower goal, so please make sure to try and fill that. Oh yeah? You open your eyes. Again? The room feels just as it did before you fell asleep. Wait, but you don't remember sleeping in here. Your heart drops when you hear it. A familiar voice. A girl is crying not too far away. And a gentle breeze filters through the unlocked door. You are confused, because the voice sounds really familiar. Rusty iron shackles are hanging from the stone wall. You aren't bound by them. It is unlocked. You feel as though this all happened before. The cell's door opens very slowly. You stand there, horrified yet puzzled. Inside, the same girl who you just. Who is there? The girl stares at you, feelings mixing in her bright little eyes. Are you with the monster? Leave Lily alone! Leave Lily alone! Lily wants to go back to Mommy and Daddy. She backs away from you and against the wall, her little hands quickly covering her face. Verge of tears, about to break down crying some more. What's going on? What the hell is this? No matter what you say, Lily wouldn't respond any differently. It was as if she was reading the same script as before. You figure you need to do the same actions as you did in the past to get out of this strange situation. Somehow. She's bound by the shackles. She stares at you pleadingly. A shiny brass key resting on a wooden stool. Perfect fit for a heavy lock. On chat. You approach the little girl, key in hand. Her whole body trembles in fear, but she sees the key in your hands. Still scared, but hopeful, she stares at you. Shaking so much it's making this difficult. Even though you didn't sing like last time, the girl slowly calms down as if she already heard. She finally stops shivering. You carefully open the lock on her shackle and let it fall. Thank you. You lower your head, not wanting to face the girl nor accept her thanks. Why are you doing this to me? Lily, what's your name, Mix? Why won't you answer me? She nods, just like what she had done before. Whatever you say won't make sense. Why are you haunting me? Right, the monster is coming back. It said it was gonna eat Lily, so Lily's never seeing Mommy and Daddy again. The girl tears up a little more. Your Mommy and Daddy. Never. Yeah, Lily ought to stay hopeful. Hope. You look at her eyes, shining in a glimmer of hope. You know what happens next. Let's get out of here together. Let's hurry. Lily looks between you and the door, eagerly waiting to stir. It's a terrible thing. Lily was just out picking flowers and it grabbed Lily by the neck. The girl held her throat, pressing the air. Lily woke up, Lily was here, and the monster was looking at Lily. It is big and white and mean. It has an ugly, ugly face, and it's always laughing at Lily. Yes, let's go quick before it comes back. Whatever this is, you decide to see it through. Might be the only way to end it. On the wall, someone has left a message painted in bright red blood. You know who the sender was. Let's play hide and seek. The girl covers her mouth to not let out a scared shriek, shivering in place. Kneel close to the pool of blood underneath and saw a key. Lily gasps. Don't touch that, it's dirty. It's for the door. Can't you clean it at least? You use your sleeve to clean the blood off the brass key. It's sticky, but it's fast. You're all too familiar. Okay, now it looks good to Lily. The key you found fits the lock. It's a huge gaping hole on the right. Don't bother looking down the deep hole, because you know what's going to happen all too well. What are you looking at, Mix? We have to jump across this hole. She looks behind herself, then turns to you. Nope, Lily can't jump over that. Lily will fall. Guess I have to get that plank again. Lily does. Lily eats them all. Can't change her dialogue no matter what you do. Feels all too strange. Feels like you're in a trap game. Lily, let's find something to make a bridge. Meanie. Lily is restlessly looking around the room. While walking around, Lily's feet trip on a few pebbles on her way. It's right on her knees. She recoils in pain, quickly sitting on her behind and holding. Lily, hurts. I don't want to sing again. Her tears seem to stop automatically, even if there is no lullaby. He likes it when you sing, Nick. Lily's sorry for crying. Lily excitedly points you to a very heavy, thick, completely out of place plank. She's so proud of her finding, lifting her nose and smiling. Lily found a big log. This will be a great bridge. You hurry and take the plank. Lily holds her sleeve and pulls gently. She whispers, Is that the monster? He hasn't seen us yet. Let's wait for it to pass. You don't see anything. Realize your lover might not be. Out to your beloved, but there's no one else here aside from you, girl. Such a nice dining room. Lily has never been in one like this before. Put down the plank on the floor. Ta-da! We're so smart. Bridge stands above the pitfall. Easily jump over to the other side and waits for Lily to join you. She looks at the plank in a hole, hesitant. Yes, thank you, Mix. Lily grabs her hand. Felt tries to be brave, keeping her eyes closed as she crosses over. As soon as you enter the room, the distant sobs of a woman suddenly echo in the hall. Sounds like a lady in trouble. Do you think there are more rooms the monster keeps people? Anywho, we have to help her. Light suddenly switches off in the room. What's that? It's suddenly dark. He clenches the hem of your shirt. Lee hesitantly shook her head. More importantly, the lady must be in trouble. We have to help her. You open the door, the sobbing of the woman gets louder. Where's that crying coming from? Lily doesn't see any lady. Sobbing keeps on getting louder and louder. Doesn't seem to be on loop either. It's just that long of a... What? There's no lady, but the cries are coming from this box. You quickly turn it off. Listen to this any longer. She sounds scared. Lily hopes she's okay. What have I done? Pantry! Found the pantry! The end of the hole is pitch black, enough to stop your path completely. Lily holds your hand tightly. It's dark. The room looks dusty, as if no one used the room in years. Suddenly you hear a creak and see one of the doors slowly open. Lily happily prends the flashlight and picks it up, showing it off to you before tying. Works, it still has batteries. The girl celebrates, shaking it around. Give it to me. She entrusts the flashlight to you. Now we got the flashlight, turn it on. You press the button eagerly. Don't see your dark. Then Lily, still acting out the same scenario. Lily gasps and quickly runs back into the room. Follows suit. Lily covers her mouth even though you don't hear any sound. After a while, Lily slowly goes up against you, her entire body trembling. Lily's face turns blue as she tears up. He hates us. He hates us so much. Lily begins to bawl by putting you through all this. Monster's gonna catch and eat us. The girl nods, but she's still shivering, unable to calm down. She eventually calms down as if someone sung to her, even saying anything. The song makes Lily miss Mommy. Makes Lily feel at home. Makes Lily calm down. Great, the monster's not here. Why didn't he eat us when it comes? Lily doesn't like this game. Like hide and seek. Doesn't want to play anymore. It's my fault. Nods and clenches her small fists. You're right, Mix. Two of you head back outside. Just as you enter the new hallway, the flashlight runs out of batteries. No, what do we do? What if we need it in the future? So many doors. Are we lost? How do we get to the exit? Lily lets out a shaky sigh of frustration, getting close to the exit. Lily's gonna trust you. Lily just wants to see Mommy and Daddy again. Must be worried. Lily is impressed with the room. She takes small steps on the rug to feel the soft woven silk on her feet. It's like the rugs in the fairy tales. Lily wishes we could use it to fly away. Look outside, hoping to see your beloved. There's no one there. What's that? Lily is reacting as if she heard the door slam just like before. Anymore. Was the red stuff here before? Lily's not sure. Stand there confused. If you didn't see your beloved before, where did all this blood come from? Blood trail comes from here. It smells so bad. Where is it coming from? The little girl complained, covering her nose and trying not to cough and hack too loud. All these people, some monster keeping weird smelly stuff. It's dark. Oh, where do I find another light? No more bones? How many? In the skull, you spy a big key lodged in its jaw. Take the skull and pull the key out. Take the key and throw the skull away. Lee takes the little portrait on the desk, staring at it for a while. It's a man and my arm. You'd ripped it off. Why? Did they used to live here? Maybe they got eaten by the monster. What them? The monster must have been so hungry that it ate half the picture. Lily thinks this might be useful to light the hall. Things are going great. Might be getting home soon, Mommy, Daddy. Take the lamp. Finally, the whole hallway is revealed. Bloody carcass rests right on the floor. It was a message for escape. You see Lily covering her mouth, trying not to scream. What's that? Raven becomes heavy as she begins to panic. Lily shivers in place, paralyzed by the fear. Clings to her legs. She stares at the corpse. He's dead. Is Lily gonna be dead too? He doesn't want to die. Why did I kill you? Right, Mix. Won't give up until the very end. There's now determination to survive in her eyes. Determination that you had destroyed. They'll be home soon. Daddy and Mommy. Lily will have to hope for the best. Proceed now. You open the door only for it to lead to another hallway. Lily stares at the locked door in front of us. Do you think we're getting close to the end? There was a glimmer of hope in her eyes. Lily hated this hide and seek game. Now Lily is happy. She's going to win. I should have let you. I'm so happy you're here. Lily doesn't know what to do without you. Lily starts to scream just like before, even though there isn't anyone else. You ran after her, fully aware that it's all coming to an end. You didn't bother stalling and just knocked the door to get it over with. Pushed right through and slammed the door behind. Lily cries, her little legs running as fast as they can, reaching out. It's over. Yes, let's go, Mix. Proceed. Lily tugs on your shirt to pull you towards the exit, but you wouldn't budge. Her whole body jerks to a stop when she realizes. She turns to look at you. Blinks and tugs at your arm. Why are we stopping? The monster's close, we have to hurry. Your body has completely stopped in place. Bizarre situation has played out before your eyes, and you have ignored it as much as you were able. Now it is too much to simply go away. It's too much to go with emotions. Something is wrong. Lily looks at you, blinking slowly, her side. Nix, is everything okay? Widen your eyes. She's smiling. This isn't what she said the last time. Broken? Look back, waiting for your accomplice to bust in. But he doesn't. He's still not here. He's not been here this entire night. He's about to do it himself. Hurry, Mick. Lily stares at you. She's waiting. Reach into your back pocket. You still have the knife. Can't do it. The knife hits the ground loudly when you let go of it. Lily's eyes widen in surprise. Her eyes look between. Her body slumps down on the ground. Hit the floor. The weight of your sins is so heavy on your shoulders. I'm so sorry. Your voice cracks. You are not used to this. But really, you feel it is only fair that you do it. Your hands slowly cover your face. This is all so stupid. So messed up. I made you go through so much. Now it's already too late, isn't it? It already happened. There's no going. Life was snuffed, hope was a mere toy. There's nothing you can do about it. Tears start to stream down your face. It's hard to comprehend this emotion. Sorry, Lily. I'm so sorry. Then a very small hand rests on your head. It's warm. Look up to see Lily smiling at
you. Shh. It's alright, Mix. It's alright. Everything is fine now, see?
The door behind the girl feels different, brighter. Lily's not mad anymore.
Don't cry, Mix. Come on, don't cry, Mix. You'll make Lily cry too. Lily forgives you, really. Let's go home. Please?
Open your eyes. Then, just as the devil sleep. Skip all of this. Now this time we have to be mean to her. Turns to look at you. Body, bizarre situation has played out before your eyes, and you've ignored it as much as you were able. Now it is too much to simply go away. It's too much to go with emotions. Something is wrong. Lily looks at you, blinking slowly, her head tilting to the side.
Mix, is everything okay?
Widen your eyes. She's smiling. This isn't what she said the last time. Was the loop broken? You look back, waiting for your accomplice to bust in. He doesn't. He's still not here. He's not been here during this entire night. He's deputy to herself.
To hurry, Mix.
He stares at you. She's waiting. Reach to your back pocket. You still have the knife. The knife suddenly feels heavy in your hand.
Is there something you want?
He stares at you. He's trusting you. Screw it. You're dead. There is no blood. She's not bleeding. Little hand, cold like a piece of rusty iron, grasps your hand.
Mix, this is not funny.
You can feel how that hand slowly pulls. the knife sinking deep in the chest. Looks at you.
It's not funny to trick Lily like that. You're a real meanie, Mix.
Your eyes widen as her smile crooks upwards, her young, adorable face suddenly turning innocence.
Lily doesn't like mean jokes.
She starts coming close to you. You try to push back, but that little hand holds you so tightly there is just not enough time. And those were all of the endings for Hush Little Lily. The next game. Okay, so the next game we have. Hold on, I need to turn the volume down for this. Is called Fertilizer, which is a short horror story. Hey, hey, how's the world's best friend going? I don't know. How are you, Al? Can't even be mad at you, but you ruined such a good greeting. Sorry for that. Seriously, how are you, Poppy? Oh, I'm okay. Happy to hear that. We're going for a walk with Leo today. Do you want to join? Nah, I don't want to ruin the lovey-dovey atmosphere. Plus, I have some important things to do, so yeah, hope you two have fun together. Okay, but next time you come with us, there's one cool cafe and I know for sure that you'll like it. Plus, they'll give us a discount if we'll come together. Okie dokie. Oh, I didn't just come to talk. I need to buy a couple of plants. Oh, again? Really enjoy taking care of plants. Yeah, it helps me deal with some problems, and it's very relaxing. Very glad to hear that. This is everything you asked for. Thanks a lot, Poppy. You helped me so much. I'm waiting for you this weekend. Let's play a new video game. Bring Leo too. I'll bake cookies for us. Okay, we'll definitely come. Well, I'm going home. Bye-bye. Wait. Can I walk you home? I can close the store for a little while. What? You don't have to do this, Poppy. It's just a lot of people are missing, and I'm worried. I want you to be next. Hey, everything will be fine with me. No need to worry. Okay, Alaska. Okay, dear. I promise. That is a lot of missing posters. Oh, someone still isn't. Just kidding. Yes. That was a Manly Badass Hero reference. Have your sell one. This is a vending machine. There's a large selection of drinks. I have some cash left. Should I buy something? Nah. I've already spent enough at Poppy's flower shop. I don't want to spend any more. There are so many missing posters. I have no change. It's Poppy now. I don't want him to worry. Okay, all done. Ah, you bloomed. How cute. Got bigger after that fertilization, right? So you liked it. I have a couple of books on the shelves. They're about plants and gardening, I suppose. Oh, you've grown so well with the fertilizer I used. It's nice. I think I'll fertilize them today. So beautiful. I think you will need to be transplanted soon. Despite the fact that I've been living here for a long time, I'm still too lazy to unpack all my stuff. Posters in this box. Oh, I don't know what's in that box. Okay, so we can basically look at everything that's around us, which is nice to know. That's how we run. The kitchen. Not hungry. This is the bathroom. I think I can take a bath later. This is where I keep all my clothes and stuff. These are my little ones. I love and care for them very much. There are so many things in this drawer. I don't even know what it was originally for. God, I saw you lost this photo. I took this one last year at the amusement park. Just vomited on the roller coaster back then. The hobby changed so much. Poppy will kill me if I show this to anyone, but it will be worth it. You must know that this idiot had an edgy phase. I play video games a lot. Sometimes I can spend several days playing and not even notice. Poppy's very... Sleepless nights affect my condition. I'm really worried. It's hard to say what it is. I had a dream of something surreal and I decided to sketch it, that's all. I think I'll sketch a little today. Oh, these are my recent sketches. This is so embarrassing. I really love my bed. Well, and I also like to sleep very much. It's just so cozy and warm and safe in bed. Don't bother getting out of it. I wish I could stay there forever. I'll need to water you soon. I'm thinking of taking a few pots out of the floor. There are plant seeds in the drawers. This is my workplace. Here I transplant and fertilize the plants. Poppy will help me with these plants. Maybe I should buy more of these frog pots. I'll water you a little later. I run so much after this fertilization. Piano controls the temperature in the next room, so the fertilizer doesn't spoil. I don't need to go there yet. 5 more. Oh! Okay, found out how to access the items. These Polaroid images show me, Poppy, and its boyfriend. This was our first day off together. I'm so happy for him. Leo immediately decided to introduce us, so we met and started talking. I said that I'd bury him alive if he hurt Poppy. He then replied in a serious tone, I like this guy. He loves Poppy and cares about him. Kitchen. Not hungry right now. Oh, this is my to-do list. Let's see what we have here. Pick up, eat, straw, sleep. What am I supposed to do? I'm actually quite lost, chat. I'm just gonna... let's just interact with everything in this house. And hope for the best. We're just gonna spam enter. Okay, there we go. I first kidnapped the person. It was very stressful. When I was holding a knife in my hand, I hesitated a little. But as soon as I looked at the person in front of me, I was filled with anger. I wanted them to feel everything that I felt. Not mistaken, Dakota's in this trash bag. A few parts from her friends. I hated this bitch so much. She squad bullied since 5th grade. Today, she and her friends dragged me into a school closet, beat me, and was left there. The only one who was looking for me was Poppy. So many buttons here that I don't know. I need to get rid of these parts as soon as possible. Say I use them right now. That's all. It's time to get back to garden. These are still quite fresh. Nobody knows that they were missing. The box contains several of my clothes. Oh, that what is left of them. They mocked Poppy. He just endured it and even tried to talk to them several times. The situation worse. The missing posters with their faces began to appear. He even started to worry. Poppy, you. I'll need to get rid of the leftovers. Get rid of the parts. It's a bit bored with photos. Why I eliminated. As you can see, a couple are still alive. Probably heard people say everyone has a right to live. Don't believe this bullshit. Monsters out there who serve this. I know it because I ran into too. These assholes have brought so much pain, suffering, humiliation. Just let it go. Though we got older, they continued. Terrible things. I just couldn't take it anymore. I don't deserve to live. He mates, acquaintances, friends, and strangers who've done things to us. Poppy's ex-boyfriend was a terrible, toxic person. He thought that everyone owed him something. Thought he could control everyone. First, he was a very nice guy. He started acting like an asshole. Step, checking his phone every time. Care about his opinion. To be so rotten. I need you to turn that back soon. Severed head. Severed hand. Table with tool. A kitchen knife. So I need to buy more. Alrighty, I need to fertilize the new one. Got this. Okay, let's start. That's all. Now I can take a break from planning. What to do now? Or bake something. Some video games. I'll decide along the way. You inform me, but you're not in charge anymore. See you on the other side of the screen. Oh, don't look at me like that. It's impolite. Oh, I don't really care. Today was a busy day, huh? Perhaps you didn't think you would fertilize my plants like that. Oh well, everything happens for the first time, doesn't it? Thanks for today. Really helped me out. As I said, Poppy shouldn't. Let secret. Yeah, and you and I are friends who just haven't met yet. Friends keep to each other's secrets. Farewell. Hope we meet soon. What's happening? What are you doing? Stop it. It's not funny at all. Stop. Don't take the. Not doing anything. Listen. Hey. Can you hear me? Or should I say, can you read it? Since I don't think that you can. I hope that you can see this text because otherwise it's all useless. Oh, don't worry. She can't hear us here. It's just her gaming sprite. And this place isn't the. Just she will not be able to read. As you already noticed, Alaska behaved a bit odd. I don't know the exact reason why she began to act like this, but I'm afraid that it can spread to others too. Yes, it was supposed to be a game with a dark twist, but nothing more. And all these fourth wall breaks are quite cool, but it starts to get out of control. You can see a cassette player next to you. I recorded one very important message. Listen and remember it. At the moment, I can't do anything or give you some solid answers about what is happening, but if everything goes well, I'm going to leave tips in some places in my next projects and hope that Liz doesn't find them before you. Now listen to this message and remember. Don't skip this message. I have no clue what happened there, chat. Let's just get back to the part where that showed up. So now we know what to do. Just get a drink real quick. God, it's Morse code. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Mhm. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Well, that was fertilizer. I'll have to figure that code out later. Hopefully. And going to on to the next game, which is a more calmer game, not horror variety, for once. That is loud. Uh, just, yep. Okay. Ooh, that is squished. Oh, they look so cute. Oh my god. So we are going to start. Can I rest 5 more minutes, please? Ugh, it's been all night trying to make a potion work. Alright, I've got it. No sleeping in, jeez. Rest for the witch, I guess. The witch slumped into her couch before Sally, her salamander familiar, wriggled onto her lap. Tiny amphibian's tongue snapped over her fingers as though they were food. Sally, every morning you act as though haven't fed you in weeks. But the familiar continued, sticky tongue tugged at the witch's fingertip. For attention, for let me put my feet on the floor. It's time for a pet? Okay with giving you all my attention, Sally, but sometimes you're too much. Your loneliness lessen if I brought a little friend. Would it worse to make you jealous and needy? I'd love you the same even if I own a pet someday, I promise. Setting Sally down with a yawn, the witch prepared breakfast for each of them. Sally became my familiar when I was young, and she's helped me through countless misadventures. As such, Sally's family to me. It's said that once a familiar's master dies, the familiar passes soon after, by their side until their last breath and accompanying them for eternity afterward. I don't know about being together forever in the afterlife, but one thing's for sure, contemplating Sally's death makes me miserable. The witch laughed nervously before turning in Salamander's direction, breaking away from her thoughts. But girl, the mess here is bound to attract unwanted spirits. We had a spirit in soon. Sally snorted as if to say, you never clean anyway, so who cares? Then she gobbled up her meal, paying her. Hey, I'm not lazy, okay? There's simply too much work to do since Mom left. I only have enough time to rest, let alone clean. I should hire an assistant to help me with the chores. kind of person I'd employ if I advertised at the tavern. I think they'd be clumsy at first. Maybe they'd be a sole owner who increased my workload. Well, I'm hiring an assistant, not training an apprentice. They need not be studious. I'll appreciate another you're not. I'm happy when they rely on me, so it's no bother. But a mentorship would be a fantastic experience. Teaching a sounds so fulfilling. Rarely are mundane beings ever afraid of witches and wizards. We're one of the most powerful species inside demon angels, after all. Being feared makes me feel so lonely. The witch finished her breakfast, lost in her thoughts, and prepared to go outside. A chill ran along her spine as she opened the door, and a cold wind slipped through her nightdress. She frowned at the gray, overcast sky. The weather gets colder by the day. Just stock up on some wood before. Cold seasons never comes early. Hopefully this isn't a bad. Shivering in thin nightwear, she collected the letters from her mailbox and hurried back inside. See what news they brought me today. News from the capital, potion orders. So this request is rather urgent, but glanced at her shelves, noticing more space and jars inside. Stock more. Turning her attention to the letters, the witch's eyebrows. This one's for Mom. How many times must I write until these people understand she moved last year with Grim? The left. I'm Daryl's daughter. My name is Rikaru. I'd appreciate it if they remembered. I guess I'll visit Mother's house soon anyway, for annual gathering. That'll be perfect time to read these letters. Maybe I should take a break. I'm so exhausted these days, and being unfocused is terrible for my work. Say, Sally, where would you like to vacation? I think I'd love Cozy Cottage. I'd love a trip to a cottage since fresh forest air is so soothing. I love hiking there since the town is close, enough to see Mom and Grandma whenever I want. Traveling sounds fun. What if I discover I prefer staying in my comfort? Go on, chat. Sorry, chat. Well, traveling sounds fun. What if I discover I prefer staying in my comfort zone? Anyway, vacation or not, the inventory won't refill itself. Hop into my bag, Sally. We'll collect some ingredients in the woods. The witch was about to step outside when she recalled the chill she felt earlier. I'll take a coat in case it gets cold. Then she departed into the forest. As expected, it's getting colder. Rain soon. Well, that doesn't bother me. I know you just like the rain, Sally. Want to wait inside? Salamander answered with a cheerful little cry before nestling into the bag. So you want to tag along then? Alright, let's go. Woods surrounding the cottage are safer than those that border the demon lands. The demons themselves aren't bad, per se, but the immoral ones roam these territories. Things. Demons and their ancestors result from the first angels' failed experiments. Warriors meant to serve in the War of the Angels 2,000 years ago. It was a colossal disaster from what I've heard. Hopefully we won't witness another one, but rumors suggest there are small groups of demons rebelling here. Heaven knows how much angels loathe defiance against their kingdom. Their top-ranked people are too controlled, in my opinion. And leaders actively discourage change that improve things. It sounds stressful to be an angel, though I wonder how things were in the beginning. Species. I shall learn more about them when I have time. The history must be fascinating. Time passed as the witch gathered herbs. Lost in her thoughts, she didn't immediately notice the rain falling on her. Every so often, Sally shuffled in the bag, a gesture she only did when it was the back of the witch's neck. Realized she was being followed. Alert and observant, the witch crept towards the tree on her right. Show yourself. She was unprepared for the harmless wild creature she discovered. They stared at each other in silence. Her were intrigued, and him on the verge of tears, like a baby werewolf who lost his pack. Werewolves don't have blonde hair and blue eyes. What's your name? What are you doing here? Very rich, right? I'm the one asking the questions. Please spare me! What? No, I won't hurt you. I just want to know your name and why you're near my home. Hurt me, really? Won't, I promise. My name is Zello. I've come to, Loudest sneeze Ricaro never heard interrupted his sentence. Zeta looks frail. He's likely to catch a cold. The witch stepped forward, offering her coat to him, but stay back, you witch! Rude, is that how you treat people trying to help you? Help me? Yes. Not so heartless that I'd ignore someone at risk of catching a cold. Do you want my coat? Zalel didn't move an inch, so neither did the witch. Why is he so afraid of me? Witches and wizards are feared because of their powers, but they don't harm people for no reason. Isn't he the one following me? Sighed and put on her coat. I won't insist, but at least take shelter in my house. You don't want to get sick, do you? Is your house made of sweets and gingerbread? What? Oh. Hesitated. Of course I hesitated. Who wouldn't with such an odd question? Suspicious. Hurt you, whatever else you're thinking. Can't abandon someone in the cold. Is that so strange? Guess not. Quit being stubborn and following me. Here, it's this way. Had the coat after all? One coat pass later, the two of them set out. Witch led the way, and they soon arrived at the cabin. It's a little cottage. You seem surprised. I am. Zalo scampered towards the garden and clapped his hands together. However, only the witch noticed the spring of the plants when he neared them. So lovely. His behavior changed about the garden. Fire herbs later, for now, let's go inside. Once inside, the witch offered her hand to Zalo. Take my coat now. Oh, yes, of course. Place the jacket near the fireplace to dry. It's messy, but sit wherever you want. Is the chair okay? Whatever's fine. Back some drinks. Quick boiled water. She snuck a glance at her guest. His eye fidgeted in his seat, and his gleaming eyes surveyed her home. Strange, but not unpleasant. His clothes look high quality. His physical features. Keeping blonde hair and glittering blue eyes around here. Curious how he ended up in those woods. Sally jumped onto the witch's shoulder as she poured hot water into mugs. Done with the tea, sweetie. You guys company while I finish this. Sally responded with a cute cry and leapt up. Witch soon joined them and sat before the Zalo. Here, drink this, it'll warm you up. Thank you. Seems comfortable around me now, that's good. Hope Sally was a fine host during my absence. Of course, she's adorable. I think you can compete with her for cutest, and it'd be difficult to choose. Thanks for this, and I'm sorry for avoiding your assistance earlier. Don't worry about that. But I'm curious why you're so afraid. Well, because witches are evil, right? Where'd you hear that ridiculous rumor? It's no rumor, I've read it in several books. Books? Yes, the ones my mother read to me when I was a baby. Weird, that's the first I've heard of witches being villains in children's books. Where were those books from? Humans wrote them. No, humans only exist in fairy tales, right? And in history books, there are mentions of them in our world's creation. That remains to be proven. I believe they exist. I've enjoyed their tales since I was a child, so why wouldn't they? See, witches and wizards aren't evil. They're eccentric, sure, but otherwise similar to everyone else. Like any other species, they aren't divided into good or bad, just flawed with lives of endless possibilities. I know. I was afraid because you startled me. It's more common that angels are the villains, right? But they aren't all evil either. They're nice angels too, I swear. I know, don't worry. I don't consider you an enemy. You knew, but how? It's obvious for your blue glittering eyes and blonde hair. Aren't you afraid of me then? Because we have a bad reputation. Just because you're rumored to be a bad guy doesn't mean you are. Besides, you're my guest, and we're already becoming friends. Does that mean you want to hear about me? Tell me more, and yes, I'm listening. I'll tell you. Oh, sure is friendly for someone so defensive just a few minutes ago. I'm an angel, but you noticed my horns, right? Actually, I'm a hybrid, so half angel and half forest spirit. My mother's a forest spirit. Father lives elsewhere as angels can't stay down here. Then he returned. Yes, I still remember how sad my parents were having. I understand, aren't fallen angels banned from heaven? Oh, he's no fallen angel. My father's an ambassador. Fell in love with my mother doing his mission. Angels can only stay down here for a few years before their health deteriorates past the point of no. Dad considered becoming a fallen angel to remain with us, but he'd have suffered and my mother didn't want him. She convinced him it was better for him to see. That's sad. It was at first, but he's visiting us more often thanks to the rise of demonic rebellions. I don't understand politics, so I hope everything will be okay for everyone. Hopefully. Be okay. Hybrids have poor health compared to pure blood species, especially hybrid angels. Fortunate, isn't it? Considering we're the strongest species alongside witches and demons. It's ironic that we're powerful until too long every angels. But I'm okay. With nature's blessing, I'm as healthy as other hybrids. That's not to say I don't get sick. I'm making in the rain. I'd have brought an umbrella if I'd known. Zai's spirits are somber during the lull in the conversation. Despite his cheerful tone, maybe his cold source fear when he gets one. Witch wondered if there was a way to lighten the atmosphere. Smiled at him, and he smiled back. I'll be okay since it's warm here. Glad to hear it. However, you haven't told me what you were doing in the woods. Were you lost?
Ah, right. I meant to abduct you.
Sorry?
Well, not in a bad way.
Is it possible to kidnap someone nicely?
I had a good reason.
Oh, I'm all ears.
You see, I want to attend the Mighty Magical Academy. My house's grand intendant is opposed to it.
What does that have to do with me?
Well, he declared, you cannot attend unless you prove you're strong enough to win against a witch or a wizard. He was exaggerating, but I really want to study magic, and I heard a witch lived in the neighboring forest, so can you maybe come home with me and pretend I defeated you, please?
That's a bad idea. Won't you regret lying about defeating me later?
Well, probably. What else can I do? I'm not good at anything, so of course I couldn't win against a witch alone.
That's when the witch remembered the one she'd seen earlier. Are you talentless, though?
What do you mean?
Who decided you're weak? Does everyone say that to you?
Some people harass me for being frail, but most people pity me. There are some who've overprotective and think I'm too weak to survive in this world. Honestly, I am clumsy and don't have any special talents. Compared to others, I'm useless.
You aren't useless.
I'm not? What makes you say that? I don't understand.
I see great potential in you. My witch sense is never wrong.
Really?
Yes, I'll prove it to you right now.
How?
You'll find out if you follow me. Curious, Sail did as instructed and followed her outside. The rain had stopped, but they could hear the occasional drop falling off the roof.
I love the smell through the rain. It's so refreshing.
Yeah, I adore the atmosphere after a powerful rain shower.
I wonder if being a forest spirit plays a role in my enjoyment.
Maybe, come this way. The witch smiled before taking Zaylo's hand, releasing him when he flinched. Sorry, that was rude of me. So agreeable that I forgot we met only a little while ago.
It's okay, it just surprised me.
Right. Hesitated, but then decided it'd be awkward to take his hand again. Crossed to her garden and waved her guest over. Zaylo had yet to move.
Right.
I grow a variety of plants for different purposes in this garden. These planted here, they are for cooking. These are for dental remedies, and these are paused, hesitating to explain what the first section of plants was for. However, she continued after thought. For intimate purposes. Zaylo didn't react.
Intimate purposes, like aphrodisiacs and medicines that help with libido.
Yes.
They're among the easiest plants to grow. That's why there are so many love potions on the market.
How much about it?
Yes, I like plants, so I know a ton about them.
Maybe I should ask you for advice.
Sure, I'd be happy to help.
Why grow all these plants? I run a small business selling potions and remedies. Fortunately, I struggle in some areas. Pointed to the last section full of discolored shriveled plants. I tried growing herbs for severe injuries and health problems, but as you can see,
Things.
I try my best, but they won't cultivate. Maybe it's my magic flow? I'm unsure how to fix it.
Plants for serious health problems are difficult to grow. Could be because you're conducting your magic the wrong way. Perhaps you're lacking the magical resources for the task. The rarer the plant, the more energy it requires.
Sadly, nobody's ever taught me.
What?
Us witches and wizards have to figure things out ourselves. Unless you're from a rich family, there aren't opportunities to hire tutors. Most of us learn from books. If one lucky, recipes are passed down from their parents, like me. However, if they didn't receive a proper magical education themselves, their knowledge is still lacking. That's why I wish to attend the Mighty Magical Academy. So much more.
Me too. My mom taught me what she knew, but I must study more. Tend to these poor babies, shall we?
Zaylo rested his hands near the plants and took a deep. All traces of the dear boy's cheerfulness vanished as determination took over. Slowly, hundreds of sparkly particles emanated from his body and the plant. Doesn't do that. Is that specific to earth elementals? A few seconds later, not only had Zaylo healed the plant, but shriveled herb surrounding it.
Well done.
Oh, dare say you're useless.
Sorry?
You've revived this garden.
But isn't it common to be able to revive small beings?
No!
Oh.
See, you proved my point, so repeat after me. I am not useless. You're still unconvinced.
Sorry.
It's not like you about yourself because someone told you to.
Sorry.
Let's make a deal.
Deal? Art deal's a demon custom. I've heard of the odd angel. Deal is it? I won't pay with my body, just so you know.
Just where did your mind go? Excuse me?
Sorry.
You're right. In a way, I do require your body.
I knew it.
Relax, it's nothing like that. Become my assistant.
Your assistant?
Yeah. It'll benefit both of us. Having an official witch's assistant certificate will be a tremendous advantage for you if you want to enter the academy. For me, well, I must split my tasks in two, so I greatly appreciate your talent. We'd even assist each other in areas where our knowledge is lacking. What do you say?
I actually like that idea. My mom will be okay, but I'm unsure about the intendant. I never know how to face him, and I can't win arguments against him.
I'll go with you. Besides, if you might be my assistant, we'll be together every day.
Oh, like roommates?
Basically. You mentioned earlier that you're from a neighboring forest, right?
Right. I take an entire day to reach my horse, but I came on foot.
You want to make that journey every day?
Not really, no.
Stay here.
Wait, but do you have horses?
I have a flying horse.
Really, a Pegasus? I thought they only allowed angels to have them.
I was joking, actually. I have one of these. Witch collected her broom and focused her energy into it, levitated around her knees.
Oh, you can fly on your broom.
Grinned proudly.
Yep. But it's rare for even witches and wizards to fly.
My element is there. It's natural for me.
As natural as it is for me to grow plants.
Probably.
Impressive.
Thanks. Although my broom is as fast as a horse, we could still go. Though I dislike traveling at night.
Wait, have you traveled with passengers before?
Yes, no worries.
I'm so nervous. This will be my first time flying.
Dalo placed before the fin broom, doubting its comfort and stability. Witch giggled at his concern and patted his shoulder. It's okay, it's okay. Add seats and belts to it if you're worried about safety.
It's reassuring.
Promise you're safe with me.
Safe with you? Alright then, I'll trust you.
This dear boy is so naive and innocent. The fact that he's still alive after all these years proves he's way more capable than he looks. Assistant, I'm looking forward to what will happen next. And now we will go the other route. Quick learner, talented enough to be my apprentice. I'm dependent on, but someone I trust to share my workload. Imagine that, Sally. Your owner becoming a teacher sounds rather cool now. Though, rarely are mundane beings unafraid of witches and wizards. And is Karu. I'd live somewhere near the water. I can hear it now, the relaxing ambience of the riverside, or even the soothing sound of sea waves. I always loved the sound of the rain against windows or waters flowing into a craft, but I doubt I'll ever see those rooming vast oceans. I'm too busy to climb mountains or relax near waterfalls in the countryside. Hey, at least we have that picturesque river past the glade. It's vacation or not, the inventory won't skip. Ah! I see. See. I will be on the lookout for more of this game. It's quite nice. Its art style is really cute. I'm excited to see where it goes from here. Anyway, chat, that is all the time I have for today, so I will see you all next time. Bye!